What's up, motherfucker? What's up, motherfucker? Okay. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back, guys. Alright. We put the heads on, now it's time to put the rockers on. Yeah. I probably got, hello, Mr. Rooster across the street. You heard that. Yeah, I've done a video before on this. These are pedestal mounts, not stud mounts. You know, which one's better? No, they're both fine. Any particular bad thing to say about either one of them. Pedestals, you gotta shim them. But these Scorpions, when I put them on the other engine, I didn't have to shim anything. And when I put the two on yesterday, I didn't have to shim those either. I mean, the way you're supposed to do these is put them on there, and between a quarter and a half turn after zero lash, it should torque to 20 foot-pounds, and they both did, just like the other engine. So I think whatever Scorpion does with those little spacers that are in there makes it so you don't have to shim them, I guess. I don't know, but from what I did yesterday, I didn't have any issues with it, so I think we'll be fine through the whole deal here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them on, and there it is, sitting right there, the scratch and dent piece of shit. Actually, it's got nice heads on it. These are the, if you guys don't remember, these are the GT40s I got from Justin a while back. These are Beehive springs in here. They've been pocket ported a little bit. The decks have been all redone on them, and yeah, these are all set up and ready to go. So that's why I decided just screw it, let's just put these on, and maybe we'll go something different on there. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are all set, no reason not to put them on. I got a GT40 intake for it that came with the car, so she'll have some pretty good flow. And yeah, I'm gonna get these on. One thing I do have to do, I remember I don't like those ribbed valve covers that I bought a couple sets of them, and then I seen everybody had them, and I was kind of tired of looking at them, and I just kind of fell in love with the stock ones. So I went and bought some stock ones, I think like a year ago, and we're gonna put those on. But with the Scorpions, they do require a bit of modification, because these things are they're chubsters. The trick flows are a little bit smaller. Those do still require a little bit of on stock valve covers, a little bit of cutting on some stuff, but not as much as you gotta do with these. I still got the other valve cover to do. The one is done and ready to go, but yeah, so we're gonna go with those, and then we'll get some painting done on here afterwards. So alright, let's go ahead and get some rockers on here. Guess I should look which hole I'm putting it in right here. I was looking down here. Alright, so now we'll turn it to make sure. See, this one, as soon as it's on its way up, then we'll go and get this one. This one's going up. That one's up, and this one's on the base, so right about there. Alright, see what happens here. Again, the fucking thing there. Come on, man. There we go. Oops. Oh, and about a quarter turn. There you go. Now we'll reverse this here. Make sure And this is, that's centered, so we're good on that one. This one's going up. So I'll bring it around until this one starts coming up. There it goes. About there. It is.
Huh?
So there it is. Alright guys, there we go. They are all on. They are all adjusted. Boom. Good to go. All the linked lifters in there. I don't know, man. My opinion, I would say maybe these blocks are a bit stronger than the roller blocks, just because there ain't tapped holes here. And if you were to tap these holes, it just seems like it'd make the valley weak, and that's the weak point in these engines, you know. So, but yeah, anyway, that's my opinion on that whole thing. But yeah, it didn't come without a couple of weird things happening, like this one. I couldn't get this thing to zero lash. It just kept turning. So I said, there's no way it could need a shim. It seems like a shim would bring it further away. I did it anyway, and that's exactly what happened. So I kept pulling the bolt out, putting it back in, like, you know, maybe if something was just not sitting right. And then I just went on to the other side, and then I said, you know what, let me try a different push rod. Or maybe these things just need to be pumped. I don't know. But I put another push rod in there and it was fine. And then on the end here, which I don't think was the same push rod, I think I used this push rod I put in here. This one wouldn't tighten. I get it zero lash and it wouldn't tighten. So on zero lash, I just went a little bit more, and then it was fine. So, but yeah, the valves are all set on this thing, man. It's all good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this stuff off here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this painted up. And then I'll move on to the valve covers here and pull that other valve cover out and finish grinding everything out of it, I guess. You know, that's to get this on here. The ones are set to go. I don't remember which side it was, but yep. And then after I did all this stuff, guys, I went back through and went ahead and made sure everything was still tight. There's a couple of ones that weren't, but I don't know. Everybody's got their own way of doing this thing, man. But what works for me is when one's coming up, you know, the other one's down. So I'll adjust this one, and then I'll turn this thing all the way completely over until this one comes up, and then I adjust this one. I guess you don't have to do it that way. People do it a different way, but that's how I do it. I think that's actually how you're supposed to do it, I guess. I don't know, but that's the way I do it. And yeah, it's all done. So that is all I got for you for this one. Maybe I'll throw some bonus footage in here at the end of me throwing some paint on, or me finish painting this thing. I don't know. We'll throw something in there, but yeah. But I guess we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you didn't know how to adjust valves and you find what I did makes sense to you, go for it. But I am by means no mechanic. I'm not certified in anything other than I'm certified in watching YouTube videos. And I think everybody's certified for that. So anyway, later, guys. It's the second coat. Solid whore.